everyone, welcome to another episode of Unwind with Kelly Jo. Listen, I'm hoping that you're having a good Saturday because I am definitely having a good Saturday. Now, let's talk about motivation. Feeling stuck doesn't mean that you're a failure. 100% not. And we were talking about this before. Feeling stuck absolutely does not mean that you're a failure. It means that what you're doing isn't working. That's why you're stuck. Whatever you're doing, whatever strategy you're using is not working. That's just information. You can pivot. You can redesign, and that's what we said before. Redesign, re-strategize. You can absolutely start from a new angle. If you've been using that angle, there's another angle. If you feel stuck, the pain you're feeling isn't proof that you're broken. Absolutely not. It's proof that you're actually alive and that you care, and that sometimes or something better is about to happen. So if you're watching Unwind with Kelly Jo and you're feeling stuck, please don't call yourself a failure. All you have to do is to pivot, use another strategy, redesign, re-strategize, and things will work out. Someone once told me that when nothing works, it means that you're closer than you think. Some people tend to give up when nothing seems to be working. But someone once said to me, you're closer. That's the point. You are actually closer than you think. And it's really difficult for all of us to kind of, agree with, because you feel like you've tried everything. And when someone says to you, that means you're closer to achieve what you're supposed to achieve, it feels like this person's lying to you. You're not. It means that you are not at the start of the road. Really, you're not at the start of the road. You're likely at the edge of a breakthrough when you feel like things are not happening. That's the whole point. Do not give up. You're that close. You're closer to the edge, and people usually use the term, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. That is the moment you have to have a bit of hope that you know what, everything must be really hard, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. You're closer than you think. Growth doesn't always look like progress. When you're trying to grow yourself as a person, trying to grow yourself emotionally, physically, and mentally, growth doesn't always look like progress, really, because you feel like you're taking a step back, but actually you are taking a step forward. And that's the minute, that is the moment in your life that you shouldn't give up. You should just keep going. Progress sometimes might just look like failure, frustration, stillness, like you're just stagnant and you're just in one place, but those are signs of friction, and friction happens right before the wheels catch and you start to move forward again. And that moving forward, my friend, that's the joy. That's the most interesting part of whatever progress that you're making in your life. When people say that they've tried everything, maybe it's true. They've really worked hard and they've tried absolutely everything. But have you kind of been repeating the same strategies in slightly different ways? And that's why things are not really working and things are still. If you've tried working really hard and things still don't work, it might be that you're kind of walking around the same map, the same ways. Sometimes the answer isn't that you're not trying hard, but in stepping back and trying different ways. I'll give you an example. It might be that every single time you try the same kind of jobs. I'll give an example for people that work in supermarkets. So every single time you're trying out working in the supermarket, and you've tried different supermarkets and stuff, and you feel like, you know what, my money's not good enough, I'm always struggling every month. Well, what about you try something different? What about you change your CV and go into something different? What about go back to school and start something different? That will probably generate more money for you. You get more, you get more from it. So yeah, we're not disputing the fact that you're trying hard and you're working hard, but you're following the same strategies, and sometimes those strategies need to change for your life to change. If I've been a nurse and I feel like I'm not happy and my finances are not really good, maybe I could try something else. Maybe I could go back to university and maybe do a master's in a different course and then have a different job. There's so many opportunities, but that does not take away the fact that you're actually working hard, but you've got to try different strategies. Feeling stuck doesn't mean that you're a failure. 100% not. And we were talking about this before. Feeling stuck absolutely does not mean that you're a failure. It means that what you're doing isn't working. That's why you're stuck. Whatever you're doing, whatever strategy you're using is not working. That's just information. You can pivot, you can redesign, and that's what we said before. Redesign, re-strategize. You can absolutely start from a new angle. If you've been using that angle, there's another angle. If you feel stuck, the pain you're feeling isn't proof that you're broken. Absolutely not. It's proof that you're actually alive and that you care, and that sometimes or something better is about to happen. So if you're watching Unwind with Kelly Jo and you're feeling stuck, please don't call yourself a failure. All you have to do is to pivot, use another strategy, redesign, re-strategize. Things will work out. Every attempt you've made, and I'll repeat this, every attempt you've made, every time you lifted yourself up, has built something in you that isn't visible just yet. And that's really important. You've been forging endurance, emotional resilience, clarity, and grit. When things finally shift, all of that will become the foundation of life that's earned and not lucked into. Please let me repeat that, because it's so important. When things finally lift, all of that all that foundation you've built of a life, all that foundation will be a life that you have earned. And I mean, the things that you've done them, you've achieved them yourself. The motivation, the strength, you've done that yourself. And it's not just something that's happened by mistake. It's something you've earned. You've gone back to school, you've studied, you've earned that. Yeah, you've re-strategized and started a different business. You have earned that, not anyone else. You've been revising and you've done so well in your exams, but you've put time in to do your homework, to research. It's you that's put in that work, not anyone else. And you've earned it. So you're not a failure. The trick is you've re-strategized. Instead of asking yourself, Why isn't anything working for me? I've tried everything. Why are things not working? Listen to me this morning. I want you to try out this. Ask yourself, try this out. What haven't I tried that someone else would try in my shoes? What haven't I tried that someone else would try in my shoes? That's question number 1. Question number 2 would be, what would I try? What would I tell a friend who felt exactly this way? That's question number 2. I'll repeat it. What would I tell a friend who felt exactly this way? Question number 3. What if the point right now isn't to solve? What if the point right now isn't to solve, but to endure just a little bit longer? I love that question. What if the point right now isn't to solve, but to endure just a little bit more? I love that question because I use that in my life all the time. Maybe I need to try a little bit longer. Maybe I should give it. Sometimes we learn from our mistakes, and it's those mistakes you'll be able to tell people about so they can learn from them. Listen, I hope you've picked up just a little bit of what I've told you this morning. I'll see you again next Saturday. We love you for watching. Unwind with Kelly Jo.